Hello friends, welcome to Shauna Stitches. I'm Shauna and this is the final video for Vlogmas 2024. This should be the 5th video in my series and today is December 21st, 2024. It is much later than usual. It is 8:11 in the morning and I managed to sleep in today, which was nice. I still feel tired, but at least I didn't have a 4 a.m. wake up. That being said, I did wake up briefly at 5:30 and think, oh, this is it, but luckily I fell back asleep. Doesn't plain old coffee just taste better in a cute mug? This is my little peppermints mug, and I have all kinds of advents to show you today. If this is your first Vlogmas, I am showing pictures of projects that I'm working on throughout Advent, which is my Cozy Memories blanket, my Incredible blanket, and photos of my progress on both the Freckled Whimsy sock advent and the Cozy Knitter sock advent. And I finished those quite a while ago, but I'm just showing pictures so that I don't spoil them. But in this video, on Christmas Day, I will be showing the finished socks, so that will be fun. Behind me are my advents this year. This one here is Barnyard Knits. Over here I have Charming Ewe, and up there is CudddleBums. And I also have a few other little things, so I will show you and explain those as I go. I apologize, I'm still really sleepy, but let me show you some work that I got done on projects yesterday. I guess this is one I didn't even tell you about yet. This here is still day one of the Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks fiber advent, and this color is called Grinch Cake. So I finished spinning up the second set of singles. Sorry, I just set my coffee on the floor and hope I don't kick it over. It was too hot. Yes, so this is the second ply. I will wind this off of here right after I'm done recording, and I will start the third ply because I would love to ply up my skein by Christmas or on Christmas so that I have at least one finished skein of the 8 for that advent. So I was happy to get that done. This fiber is a combination of Cormo and BFL. It's a Cormo BFL cross, and it has Baby Doll South Down mixed in. That's all I gotta say about that. It's really pretty colors. Next up, this is my homemade Opal yarn advent, and I bought minis that were not the advent minis from Purple Circle Yarn Co. They had some leftovers they posted, and I got 25 of them. There's today's color, some blue. I can't tell if that's gray or green. Sometimes the lights kind of mess things up. There's definitely some red back in there. And I always like to look at the inside because sometimes you can see some hidden treasures, but it all looks about the same. So that will go into my Cozy Memories blanket. That's what I didn't show you. Oh my goodness. All out of whack already. That's what I get for trying to film right after getting up. So in my Cozy Memories blanket, is the square. This is the hardest part of showing this off, is finding the right side and right square. Well, that's not it either. Oh, here we go. Here it is. That was square 220 yesterday, and just 5 more to go to finish off this row, so I will be done by Christmas of this row, not of the whole thing. That'd be nice. I couldn't have planned it that perfectly. Actually, I didn't plan that at all, that I would be on the square of the day of the month. That's too nice. But it is getting bigger. And the other project that got some love yesterday. Oh, I did do one more thing. I'll tell you about that in a minute. This is my Incredible blanket. And everything from this Progress Keeper way down here I have knit in December. And after I add today's 2 stripes, I will be 20% done, at least 20% of the pattern I probably will make mine longer. I just love how it's turning out. I've decided that for what I have right now, this pink and aqua pair are my favorite. But yesterday I had some purple. No, I had this color, which is hard to tell on the screen. It's actually like a maroon. It's the same color that I cast on with. So maroon and then, excuse me, green. Oh, I think I could go back to bed. I'm just still, like, I'm not fully awake yet. I guess I probably don't need more sleep. Okay, so we showed Opal. Now we have twice sheared sheep. I don't know what's in this one. Whatever's in there is much smaller than the package. And it's not heavy at all. Oh, I don't know. What is this? Snag-free stitch markers. Oh, how cool. Ooh, this could come in handy. I'll take them out of the plastic for you. But I see they have numbers on them, so it's for, like, if you cast on a bunch of stitches, then you can put a marker every so many. Like that one clearly says 100. So it looks like it goes from 50. So increments of 50 all the way to, I think I see a 500. So, what could I cast on that would use a bunch of stitch markers? I'm still definitely thinking about casting on the Anthology Throw with this one. But like I mentioned in the last video, I don't know if I should cast any, I mean, I know I shouldn't cast anything on, but I really want to. Okay, let's see if I can set this in here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Excuse me. Next up is Barnyard Knits. I had a slight brain fart. I was like, I know I just said it. Ooh, this one's pretty. Look at that. Lavender with a splash of blue and some deeper purple. That's really pretty. I like that one. Now, Charming Ewe. Sometimes it's hard to tell which doors have already been opened and which ones are closed. All right, there's the color. So we are like now orange leaning yellow. So if you see, we started at the green, blue-green, into some purples, pink, orange. This is like an orange yellow, I would say, or yellow orange, however you want to say it. It's really pretty. I absolutely love this one. It is so pretty. They did a great job. All right, next up is Charming Ewe. And Charming Ewe's color is this solid, it's kind of a light blue, but not too light. These bags leave strings all over everything. Let's just look at it. That's all right. They work great. All right, so our colors, there's the 3, and add in the Opal Mini. And now, Burt's Bees, 12 Days of Joy. We are on day 8. Excuse me. This one says pucker up. That seems fitting for a chapstick advent. This one is, oh goodness, glary. Dragon fruit lemon. That's a fun smell, maybe. You know, I did buy dragon fruit once at the grocery store. I was not the biggest fan. Of course, I wouldn't know a thing about how to pick a ripe one, but I mean, it looked okay. It was super expensive where I live. Oh yeah, it smells nice. And I want to say I paid $14 for this piece of fruit. And this was years ago. I can't even imagine how much it would cost now. But I had always wanted to try it, and I was at the store, and I thought, all right, let's just do it. And I mean, I did. I can say I've had it, but I wouldn't buy it again. It's a beautiful fruit with like really bright pink on the outside, and then you cut it open and it's white with little black speckles on the inside. But it just didn't really taste like much. All right, I do have something special to show you. This package came to me all the way from South Carolina, and I'm part of a small group on Instagram, and they do something every Christmas called the Insta Friends Yarn Swap or something like that. And I participated 2 years ago, but I didn't participate last year, and I decided to do it again this year. So today is the day. We've had our boxes for a while, but they said we could open our packages on Saturday. So let's see what's in here. And so the parameters of the swap were at least 100 grams of sock yarn and a bag, but they had to be from Stash, so not everyone sent a bag. And then just like little goodies. All right, so the first thing that I have, I think, are markers. They look very liquidy. I thought I would see the oh yeah, you can see the ink shift. Those are cool. And oh, this is pretty. That is real pretty. Oh, what are those? Plumeria, I think. Oh my gosh. That's pretty. So it's just a little like sock sack size bag. I love that print. So nice. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm getting spoiled. Here's a second bag with some fall leaves on it. Whoever sent these, I'm guessing, must be a sewer, because I think they sewed these. Oh, it looks like such a nice, simple pattern. I might have to ask them if they made them so they can tell me how to do it. All right. Oh, and I have a little package of accessories. Some, oh, one of them fell off. Little, it looks like, well, one's a Santa, one's like a mushroom with a hat, and then this little tree. Progress keepers. Wow, she sent me a lot. Oh, that's so cute. It's a little, is that like an, I know you're getting so much clear. Is that like an origami bird, I think? A heart and a key. These are from Pretty Stitch Designs. I wonder if she owns it. I've not heard of it, I don't think. And this one's pretty too. Like a little message in a bottle and a lipstick, I think. It's hard to tell. And then a tape measure and some of these little fun stitch stoppers for your needles. So yes, I can give the peace sign. And there's a little pair of foldable scissors and some other little goodies. And here's the fun stuff. Oh, this is so pretty. Ooh, that is such my colors. This is Kimber's Cozy Creations, hand-dyed in northern Wisconsin. And it's a one-of-a-kind color in an 80-20 twisted fingering. That's pretty. So I think the reason we opened them today is for the thought of maybe a Christmas Eve cast on. The other one I got is this pretty orange color. And actually, those might go nice together. So yep, no tag on this one. I assume it's a sock yarn, but I don't know that for sure. No card or anything, so I don't know. But anyway, that's fun. So don't worry, I will add these to my yarn in, yarn out for the end of the year. All right, well, I think that's everything. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday, December 22nd. It is later than normal because although I woke up at 5 and 5:30, I fell back asleep. It is currently 8:30 in the morning and I have some things to show you. Yesterday, I managed to spin the entire third single of the first day of Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks Advent. This one is called Grinch Cake. So I have 3 plies done, and today I'm going to start plying. I might even hopefully finish plying because in total there was only 50-ish grams of yarn or fiber, which I split into 3 and spun. So I think, I can't do the math off the top of my head, but it was somewhere like 17, 18 grams per section. So I feel like that should ply up pretty fast, but I usually am delusional about plying because it usually takes longer than I think. I, of course, knit my square in my blanket and also got the ends woven in. Not all of them, but the inner ends. Gosh, why is it so hard to find the... There it is. So that was yesterday's square. And what I mean by the ends is I weave in the ends when there's 4 touching. So on the very edge they stay, but it's easier to weave them in that way. And just 4 squares left to finish out the row. And I did 2 rows in my Incredible blanket. There it is. So I did the red and green from my Enchanted Lacewood Forest socks. And now this is 56 stripes. So I am exactly 20% into the pattern. Probably not 20% of when I'll quit, but it's nice to kind of have a bit of a landmark or a goal. It is currently just about 10 inches tall. And I did a quick math the other day. There's over 150 grams of yarn in that already. I cast on something new. I kept telling you guys that I wanted to cast something on, but I just didn't know if it was going to happen. Well, last night I finally did. This is completely inspired by Devin of Knitty McPurley, and it is the Timbo Vest. So it doesn't look like a lot yet, but that is the front. I love the plain stockinette on the shoulders, so that part will go like right down here. And the yarn that I'm using is all tangled up. This is Knit Picks Wonderfluff. It's a bulky blown yarn. I've never used it. It is so soft. I'm really hoping it holds up well in this vest because I can't wait to wear it. If you're familiar with the pattern, it's a 2-color pattern. So you do the top 1 color, which is obviously this blue, which is called Ripple Heather. And then for the bottom half, I'm going to use a dark brown called, I think, Moose Heather. So I'm excited about that. And that's everything that I worked on yesterday. But now let's open Advents. Which one do I do first? This one, I think. I don't know. This is what we're going to do first. You think by day 22 I'd have it down, but yeah, I don't know. I don't. All right. So it looks a lot like pretty much a whole rainbow. I can't tell if I can see red inside or not. There's definitely some brighter, warmer colors. There might be red. That's really pretty. All right, now Twice Sheared Sheep. I don't know. This one is, again, very light. Sorry, I had fluff on my face. Light and doesn't sound very big. I don't know. I have no guesses today. Oh, it's a stitch marker. What does it say? Do the thing. I don't know why they do such big lobster claw clasps. These are huge. I don't knit with big yarn very often, but that Timbo Vest is quite big, so I mean I could use it for that. Next up, Barnyard Knits. Have you guys ever made a vest? I don't really wear vests very often, but I feel like it could be useful. All right, there's Barnyard Knits, a very saturated purple. But I do notice it's got quite a bit of pink in there too. So I wonder, it's almost like it's been over dyed. Like pink is the base color and then purple went over it. I don't know if that's true, but that's kind of how it looks. And CudddleBums. Ooh, wow. CudddleBums is bright, bright yellow. Like lemon yellow. Really pretty. And these two colors, you've got the Lakers or any other purple and yellow sports team. And Charming Ewe. Oh wow, that's pretty. There is Charming Ewe for the day. Blue, pink, orange, a little bit of purple. Really, really pretty. So there are the three. And this one. Very, very pretty. Next up, Burt's Bees. And we are on day 9. I cannot believe Christmas is so soon. We're actually going to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve because my husband works Christmas. And I hadn't really thought about it much, except I work Christmas Eve. So I don't know what we're going to do actually, but we are going to open presents on Christmas Eve. There is the little bee. And today's flavor, scent, whatever you want to call it, is salted caramel. I do love caramel. I don't know that I understand the addition of salt. I know it's supposed to enhance the flavor, which that's what salt does generally. It's a flavor enhancer, whether it's sweet or savory. But I don't know. I like the caramel just fine without salt. Oh yeah, it's very caramely smelling. Nice. And normally that would be the last one, but I have one more today. It's Sunday. So I have my week 4 Sunday box from Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks. This is box 7. And let's look at the little extra here. We have a little pouch by Mangum Made. There's nothing on the back of the card, but it does have a website, mangummade.com. Never heard of them. And oh, there's something inside. It's a cute little yellow pouch with polka dot lining. And inside, oh, that's so cute. Inside there's 2 little tags. It says Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks, 100% handmade. Yeah, they both say the same thing. So that's cool. I have never used one of these. Oh, that's so nice because you don't even, it seems like you don't even need to like sew it on. It clips together. So like for a hat or something. Well, I am hoping that this fiber, this eventually grows up to be a sweater. So this could go like on the hem of the sweater. I don't know. That's pretty cool though. I like that. Let's look at what the actual fiber is. The color is called Cranberry Orange, and the fiber looks like this. Purple, peach, lavender, with that magenta, or not magenta, maroon. That is really, really pretty. That's going to look gorgeous. So that is it. I'm going to go knit my square. I might hold off on the 2 stripes on my Incredible blanket. I don't know, because I really want to work on my Timbo Vest, and I also really want to ply. Actually, square, ply, then Timbo, I think is the plan of the day. Anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. Good morning. It's December 23rd. Can you even believe it? I sure can't. I did get a lot done yesterday. I finished plying my handspun yarn. This is the day 1 of Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks. It's a 3-ply, and it was all spun and plied on my drop spindle. Very happy with how this came out. It ended up being a fingering weight until I washed it, and now it seems to be a sport weight, which I'm okay with. Without knowing yardage or anything like that, and only having one of the 8 colors done, my thought for this is to do something similar to a stripes sweater by Andrea Mowry, but with undyed in between every stripe of this. And I think that's written for sport, although I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I'm very happy with it. My hair. I just love the color variation. This was Grinch Cake. I just think it's so, so pretty. Other than that, I did get my square done. There we go. There's yesterday's square. So it did have just a little bit of red in there. Not a whole lot. And we're just 3 squares away from the corner. I did skip working on my Incredible blanket because that spin took a long time, and then I did actually spin on my Peggy Sue, my Kromsky Symphony. I got a little bit of work done on the Timbo Vest. I have separated for the front and back, and this is actually the back, but I do believe it's exactly the same as the front. So that is that. Have quite a long way to go. This is knit flat. It's weird because the beginning starts in the round, then it's knit flat, which I understand because it's between the sleeves, but then it continues being worked flat even after the bottom is together again. So it could be joined in the round. It's just not the way it's written. I feel like it would be an easy modification to do it in the round at the bottom, but I'm probably just going to do it how it's written the first time anyway. This is all I have left of my first 50-gram ball, almost nothing, but I have 2 more, so I think I'm going to have way more than enough yarn. It's so soft, so soft. I tried it on just briefly last night, just to make sure it fit over my head and that it looked about shoulder width and all that. And just that little bit was so warm, so I cannot wait to have that done. All right, Opal, day 23. We only have 24 slots in this, but I know there's at least 2 in the day 24, so tomorrow we'll get to see at least 2. I can't remember how many I put in there. This is pretty. This is like gray with a deep green and a light blue. Reminds me of like coastal fog. And I would know a thing or two about coastal fog. And day 23 for Twice Sheared Sheep. This one, I don't know what's in here because if you could see it again, it's bulging out here and it feels soft. I don't know what that is, but that's what I can gather from outside the box. Okay, I don't know what it is, but that's that's what it looks like so far. I'm very confused. I don't know what this is. I feel like it comes apart. There we go. Wow, I am never getting that folded again. Oh, it's like a market bag with bunnies and carrots and yarn hearts. That's very cute. If I remember, if I ever go to a yarn festival again, this would be great. It seems like it would really hold a lot too. It's very loud. All right, next up, Barnyard Knits. I have to say, I'm not very excited about going to work today. It just feels like I should already be on holiday mode. I know a lot of people are. Wow. This is like Peeps, Easter Peeps, the little marshmallow bunnies. This is that in a skein. Which I guess, a gingerbread house, maybe you use Peeps to decorate. I don't know. Yeah, that is so bright. And CudddleBums. Yeah, there's only 24, so tomorrow we'll be opening the last one of these. Where's 23? There it is. Day 23. We have yellow, and it looks like we're going back into green a little bit. That's pretty. So we started at green. I wonder if we're going to end up at green. That would be interesting. But we only have tomorrow's left, so I don't know. Where do you think we're going? Today is about the brights, apparently. Let's see if Charming Ewe will keep trend with that. I really cannot wait to open the full skeins. That will be on Christmas Day. Okay. Bright, but in a different way, I guess. Definitely not the same. Lots of purple and pink speckles. And is there black or is it just dark, dark purple? I think it's just dark purple with some orange. So, yeah, these could definitely go together. There are the 3 and this one. This is definitely the outlier today. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. I'm going to go knit my square and hopefully work on the incredible blanket today. I think I mentioned to you that I have the 25th through January 1st off, so I go back to work on the 2nd. So I should be able to get quite a lot done during that time. At least that's what I hope. I always think I can get more done than I actually do. Anyhow, I will talk to you later. Good morning and Merry Christmas Eve. I'm as ready for a work day on Christmas Eve as I can be. I have my Snoopy shirt that says, "Is it Christmas yet?" and some Santa hat earrings, which I never wear dangly earrings, so I'm sure it's going to drive me crazy, but it's one day a year that, well, maybe 2 if you include Christmas, but no one's going to see me on Christmas, so it's the one day a year that I can be a little bit crazy, festive, I guess. Let me show you some progress. I'm actually going to start with my spinning today because I forgot to show you this yesterday. This is color 2 from Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks, and this is the color Mint Cocoa. And that is what the fiber looks like. So a lot of brown, some cream, and some green. And that's how it's spinning up. And this is going to be so pretty applied. I cannot wait to see it. That's about a half hour of spinning, I think. In addition to that, I did finish my square. Always the challenge to find it. There it is. That was square 222. And I did do 2 rows in my Incredible blanket. So there's our beginning of December marker all the way down there. And then the colors I did yesterday are orange, and I did the same opal from, actually it's from 2 days ago because I missed a day. Is that right? It doesn't look like that color. Anyway, it's blue and green. I think it was 2 days ago. I'm losing track. And that was all the progress. I did not make any progress on the Timbo Vest, but hopefully today. It is my last work day before a little holiday break. I'm very happy about that. I already know it's not going to be as long as I'd like it to be. All right, final envelope or drawer for day 24 for my Opal Advent Calendar. And like I said, there's at least 2 in here. Yep. See if I can get the other one out. That's going to be the real challenge. There we go. So, yep, there is day 24 or 24. I don't know which order I'll do them in. And day 25. Very pretty. And twice sheared sheep. I don't know what this one is. It's kind of heavy. And it's definitely rolling around in there. Okay. It is something you can't see with glare on it. Oh, still really can't see it very well. It's a quick gauge ruler. So each box is 1 inch across, and it lets you lay this over your fabric and measure your gauge. And then it also has a ruler down the side. That's nice. I used to have this one. I don't know what happened to it. It was as thin as and about the shape of a bookmark, and it had like X's and, or was it V's? I can't remember, but it had like a shape, and you would lay that shape. It must have been V's because that would make sense with a knit stitch. But you'd put the V's over your knit fabric, and that would tell you the gauge as well. So this is pretty handy. I mean, I know you're supposed to take it over 4 inches, but this is also nice. And let's see, what do we have? Barnyard Knits. I can't believe Advent is over tomorrow. I know a lot of them are technically done today, but I will save my big skeins for tomorrow, even though today we're opening all of our presents. There is the last mini skein from Barnyard Knits. I love that pink. Just a nice tonal medium pink. Very pretty. And our last punch out door for CudddleBums. Get to see what the final color is. Oh, I was right. We went back to green. Wow, that's so pretty. So let's see. It's more of a mint green, I think, maybe. Actually, it's pretty close to where we started. That is so pretty. All right, so if I did Anthology, here's what I really want to know. Would you start from this end, or would you start from this end? My thought process is because my favorite colors are the pink. They're more towards this end, so I think the stripes of pink would be bigger if I started from this end, whereas if I started here, they'd be smaller. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Those are pretty. All right, and Charming Ewe. Oops. I have one of my, what do you call it? Burt's Bees stickers on there. Now it's stuck to me. And there is the final mini for Charming Ewe. That's really pretty too. Pink, blue, purple, and white. I really like that. So there it is. And let's see, now I have to hold two of these up. Very nice. And like I said, tomorrow we'll be opening the big skeins. I'm very excited to see that. I realized yesterday as I still have these stickers everywhere. I need to throw them away. I realized yesterday I was going to work that I did not do my Burt's Bees yesterday. I had to reuse a flavor. Can you believe that? So we're going to open day 10 and 11 today. Day 10 says a juicy wonderland. And it is the flavor pomegranate. And day 11, just the little bee stamp. And oh, this one is Believe in Magic. So let's see. What's in it? Peppermint. This isn't the same one we had before, was it? Peppermint and lemon, maybe? Interesting. I have to smell it now. Pomegranate, we know what that's going to smell like, but this one sounds interesting. It's definitely pepperminty. It's not the same one though, is it? Now I'm so confused. I don't remember what the other one was called. Let's see, here's the flavors. Oh, it even goes in order. So interesting. On the back of this, I'm going to spoil it a little bit because we still have tomorrow. But on the back of this, it says there's 2 classic beeswax, which I have not had that. And I'm not mad about it because I would not like that very much. But instead, I have this Believe in Magic and whatever the other smell might have, I don't remember what it was. It was something similar. I can go find it. It's not a big deal. But that's really interesting. I think they put these in instead, which I'm much happier about. Because it's definitely not just a classic. It has a lot of peppermint smell. And I remember the other one did too, but I think it was a different name. I don't know. It's too early for this. Speaking of early, I woke up just before 3. And actually, I know what woke me up. My work phone, I don't get to keep on silent or sleep mode like I do my regular phone. Oh, interesting. This is the only one we have with color. At least so far. Anyway, so we got another high wind warning, high wind watch, whatever. Christmas, the 25th at 10 p.m. We're supposed to get 60-mile-per-hour winds again. This is like our maybe 6th high wind warning this season, and that's a lot. Like, we normally get winds here, but that seems excessive. So hopefully we don't lose power again. And so that alert went off, and I tried to go back to sleep. No luck. So I literally have been up since just before 2. It's going to be a long day, but I am excited. We're opening presents tonight, and I will come back tomorrow and show you if there's anything to talk about. I don't know. I'm not sure what Glenn might have gotten me. He knows better than to get me yarns. I don't think there'll be anything to show there. And I'm excited for him to open his gifts. So that's it for now. I will see you tomorrow on Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello and Merry Christmas. It is December the 25th. I am so excited. And last night, Glenn and I opened all of our gifts. We got some really nice things. I was telling him, you know, we've been together this is our 8th Christmas, and I think this was our best one yet. And I mean, I know it's silly because it's kind of just based on the presents, but it was just a really nice day. We finally both had, I'll say most of the day off. I did work. I ended up having to work late yesterday. Not terrible, but no one can behave, especially on Christmas Eve. I don't know why. let me show you, finally, my finished Advent socks. You've been seeing snippets of the pictures, but now I can finally show you the entire sock. These are the Freckled Whimsy, and I did do cuff down. You've seen the pictures, and I love these, so I don't know if I'm going to wear these today or my Cozy Knitter socks, and they're both identical, which is nice. So yeah, I'm very happy to add 2 more pairs of socks to my box of socks. The other thing I worked on yesterday is my Cozy Memories. Shocker. That was square 224, and yesterday I even did start square 225 with this mini. So I will get this finished up this morning, and then I did a Christmas Eve cast on, and it's a big Christmas Eve cast on. I cast on for the Anthology Throw. And yesterday in my video, I asked how you would have rearranged the CudddleBums Advent for the Anthology Throw. And all I could think was left to right or right to left. I could not see outside of those parameters. But I also posted the question on Instagram, and somebody said, start on day 15, go through day 24, then to 1, and then to 14. And so that's exactly what I've done. This is actually day 15. It is so beautiful. I think I'm on round 27, so not very far, but I already have, is it 144 stitches? I think, around. So you'll notice my CudddleBums looks a little different, and I did take some nice photos of all 3 of the Advents it's not daylight, but it's with my ring light, so it's should be more true to color, and it should be bright enough, because I know back here it's pretty dark and it's hard to see. So I will put those in here. I did take the CudddleBums photo as is, and then also in the new order, so you can see. So those will be in here. And let me show you a couple of the Christmas gifts that Glenn got for me. The first one he got is Painting Shawls. This is by Stephen West, and I am quite excited about this. I think I had bought a couple of the individual patterns in here, and I'm sure there's one I wanted to show you. I probably won't be able to find it. I should have put a bookmark in. Oh, there it is. That's the one. So that is the one. I could see making that with an Advent. It's, what's the pattern? The nice thing about when you get these books is there's also a digital download. This one is Painting Stripes. So anyway, I'm not going to be casting on anytime too soon, but that one has always caught my eye, and I think it's really beautiful. And it might even work for a Barnyard Knits Advent, because I don't think the colors need to have necessarily a rhyme or a reason. And in those little strips, some of the brighter, bold colors, I think it might work. Anyway, that's in my head. The other book that Glenn got me is Knitting the National Parks, and I absolutely love this. I don't know that I will make a ton of these hats, just because some of them aren't really my style, but the exciting thing is that he has a cousin who lives in Southern Oregon, and we didn't know. They own an Airbnb, and it is not far from Crater Lake, which is Oregon's only national park. And so he has arranged for us to go do that, possibly in June, so I'm very excited. And I didn't bring it in here, but he also got me this water bottle, and it has each of the 63 national parks on it, and each one that you visit you put a sticker on. So as of right now I can put 1 sticker on. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I need to look at them all, but we went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago, so I can put that one on there. But yeah, that's kind of on my bucket list, to go see them all. I think that would be amazing. No time soon, but eventually. All right. I think that's all the knitting to show you, all the fun things. So let's open Advents. I don't have my normal Advent to open first, my calendar that I made. So let's do Twice Sheared Sheep. This is the size of the box that we have. It doesn't really make much noise. I found myself doing that yesterday, opening gifts. I would shake them first. Even the ones I gave to Glenn that I already knew what they were, I would shake them first. I don't know, what does it say? Otterly awesome. So clearly it's an otter. There it is without the plastic. Cute. It's not a huge pouch. I don't know if it's meant to be a notions pouch, but I think maybe you could get a pair of socks in there. That's nice. That's cute. Next up, let's do Barnyard Knits, the big bag. So there's definitely something in here way more than yarn. So I can feel the yarn here, but there's something hard in there. So we're going to find out what it is. Oh, that's pretty. There is the full skein. Let's see. Oh, well, there's no name. I guess it's just Advent. Yeah, no idea. I mean, it reminds me a whole lot of Gingerbread House. So that's what I would call it. And a bunch of locking stitch markers, the plastic ones. And oops, something exploded in here. That had needles in it. Now they're all in the bottom of my bag. There's also a bunch of little mints, and you can see I pulled out some of the darning needles. So yeah, that's that one. Set these things aside. And next up is CudddleBums. Oh wow, so pretty. That is gorgeous. So it's, I'd say 2/3 undyed, and then this pretty rainbow. Purple, pink, orange, yellow, green. So yeah, I guess it's essentially, I'm sure, the same dyes that they used for this, but just in a splash of color at the end. I don't know how that's going to knit up, but really pretty. I don't know if I will need a large skein for the Anthology Throw or not, but I will save this for that just in case. And last but not least, Charming Ewe. Charming Ewe really packed theirs quite a lot. Alright, there it is. Very pretty. See if this one has a color. Nope, it doesn't seem to. So yeah, these are, I mean, not the same at all, but similar-ish. Oops, losing stitch markers down the couch. Okay. Oh, one more. Oh no, actually two more. Two more. We're gonna do Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks next. This is the 8th and final box of fiber. The color is called Sugar Plum. And there is what Sugar Plum looks like. Really, really pretty. And let's see, there's a few extras in the box here. Sticker that says Wheels, Whirls, and Spindles. And a cinnamon stick tea. So yeah, eventually I will get those all spun up. I think they are all beautiful. I think Liz, and I'm forgetting her assistant's name. Anyway, I think they did a great job. Okay, last but not least, Burt's Bees. I'm not going to forget day 12. The card that's ripping off says Vanilla Vibes. And that makes sense that our lip balm is Vanilla Bean. My couch here is still quite a mess, but I went through and cleaned off a bunch of it yesterday, and it felt really good. So I cannot wait to get to the rest of it. I thought I would do, excuse me, my voice cracked there. I thought I would do something that I've never done before and something that might be a little bit interesting to you. But I think I'm going to rank each of my advents, and not necessarily against each other, but on their own. So from 1 being, I want my money back, essentially, to 10, yes, I would buy this again. That's the scale we're going to use. So let's see which one to start with. We'll start with my Opal advent. Try and go in the order that I open them every day. So the Opal Scrappy Minis, give you an idea of some of them there. I will give the Opal Scrappy Minis we'll go with a 6 out of 10. They were not bad. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed them. They were all at least 10 grams. I just didn't necessarily love some of the colors as much as I might have. But I understand with Opal or that kind of yarn that, you know, it's a little bit more out of your control because it's like a self-patterning yarn. And I think they all look great in my blanket. So no complaints whatsoever. Very happy with it. The yarn was great quality, and I most likely would buy it again. The next one we'll do is Twice Sheared Sheep. Lots of different notions throughout the month. Some were better than others. I will give that one a 5 out of 10. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't necessarily what I was expecting either, and I'm probably unlikely to buy that one again. Maybe because I already have quite a lot of stitch markers and progress keepers, and getting new ones is nice and they're pretty and fun, but I definitely have enough. So I don't think I'll buy that one again. And then Barnyard Knits. Let's see, what number would I give this one? It's hard to put a number on it. I'm actually going to say somewhere between a 3 and a 4. Is the yarn bad? No, it's not. Is the dyeing job bad? No, it's not. I just do not think that it matches the inspiration photo at all. And they're not my colors, which I know in an advent you have no control over that whatsoever. And I expect that. I do not expect everything to be to my taste. But when there's an inspiration photo, I kind of expect it to follow that. So, no, I would not buy that one again. And let me just throw this in. This was my very most expensive advent. There really weren't any extras per se, unless you call this an extra, and I don't use these plastic markers ever. I prefer the metal ones. These I think work better for a chunkier yarn. I used to use these when I did crochet quite a lot. I like that they're in a bunch of different colors, but no. Yeah, honest opinion, I would not buy that again. I'm quite disappointed that I spent just shy of $300 on this one. And to be honest with you, I'd already had Charming Ewe and CudddleBums ordered, and I was done. I wasn't going to buy any more. Well, actually, and the Twice Sheared Sheep, those 3, those were going to be it. And then I saw the inspiration photo, and that's what got me on this one. And yeah, anyway, you know the story. I'm not going to go on and on, but I'm not thrilled with that one. Okay, next up, CudddleBums. CudddleBums gets a 10 out of 10. I am so happy with this advent. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to think. There were a few extras, I think, in the very beginning. It's been so long now that I kind of forget, but the price, even with the shipping from the UK, to me, very worth it. I love the theme. Prismatic Rainbow is what it was called. I felt it matched that very well. Personal preference, there was no red, so that made me very happy. But there could have been red and I would have gotten over it. But yes, I will 100% buy CudddleBums Advent next year. Even though I don't want to buy as many Advents, this one is on the list. And Charming Ewe. I am pretty darn happy with Charming Ewe. The bag that I got with this box is way over there. Actually, let me grab it. So if you'll remember, we got this beautiful bag, and actually I'm probably gonna put my CudddleBum, or my CudddleBums, but my Anthology Throw in here. And it might not fit the whole time, but it's just so pretty. How can I not use this? And I thought their packaging each day was really nice because I don't know if I will, but I could reuse these. I probably will save them because they're a nice quality, and you know, worst comes to worst, if I disassembled them, I would have 24 little stitch markers. And so a number. I will give Charming Ewe I'll give them an 8 out of 10. I really like them. I probably will buy this one again. Some of the colors were not my choice, especially down here, but overall I think it's really beautiful. I was hoping for more tonals and solids, but that's a me thing. That is not an Advent thing or anything against the dyer. I think they are beautiful. I feel that they are cohesive, and I think they pretty much match the inspiration photo that they had. Excuse me, my nose is itchy. So those are those. And then the last one is Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks. And this is not my first time getting a fiber advent, but it's my first time getting a pin drafted roving advent. And I haven't used a ton of Liz's fiber before either. So first time spinning Cormo or any kind of Cormo blend or cross. And you know, I'm only on day 2, but it has been very enjoyable, and I can definitely see getting that one again next year. So I will give that one a 7 out of 10. So anyway, there's my numbers that don't necessarily mean anything, but my feelings on the Advents. So I hope you enjoyed this process as much as I did, the ups and the downs. As you know, if you've watched my other video series, whether it's a knit along, a mystery knit along, what have you, I like to share my true and honest opinions because I think that you deserve that and I deserve that. I don't want to sit here and lie to you. So anyway, Merry Christmas. I hope that you have the most wonderful day, and whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I hope that you get some beautiful gifts or spend some time with family, some time alone, whatever it is that you need today. I hope that you get it. On that note, I'm going to go knit my Cozy Memories square and eventually my Anthology Throw. I'll talk to you all in the next video. Bye!